What happens when you measure success the wrong way at work? I work in entertainment software at a large company, but my team is small. I am not the team lead. I have been offered that role several times over the years, but I always turn it down because I do not like telling people what to do or sitting in extra meetings. I have a stronger technical background than most of my teammates, so I became known as the person who handles the hardest problems. Because of that, the project managers usually assign tasks directly to me. The rest of the team, including the lead, pulls tasks from a shared list and chooses what to work on. I can also take tasks from that list, but it is generally expected that I focus on the ones assigned to me. Most of my tasks take longer, while the shared list is full of smaller jobs that can be finished quickly. This setup was decided by the project managers, not the team lead. It has been suggested before that my work should be organized differently, but I never pushed for changes because I like my job as it is. I prefer to focus on my work and stay out of unnecessary discussions. We use a task system that is not very accurate. Every task is given a minimum estimate of 1 day, even though many tasks take less than an hour. Because of this, the shared task list looks like it requires much more time than it actually does. My assigned tasks are usually larger, so their estimates are closer to reality. Even so, I often complete more than 1 day's worth of work in a single day. Everyone on the team knows the system is not a good way to measure real productivity. About a month and a half before this situation, our team lost its lead. I was asked again if I wanted the role, and I said no. Another teammate, who I will call Bill, was promoted instead. Bill is not very technical, which is fine, but he seemed uncomfortable that he could not contribute much to my work, even though he was my lead. In the first month after Bill became lead, I completed 20 tasks. According to the system, that was more than a full month of work. After that, I went on a 2-week vacation that I had planned almost a year earlier. When I returned on a Monday, Bill asked me to join a one-on-one meeting. He started by saying that the task system does not clearly show our progress. I agreed. Then he showed me a spreadsheet he created. It listed every task assigned to the team since he became lead. Unlike the official system, his version did not include time estimates. Instead, it counted how many tasks each person had completed. Bill pointed out that he had completed 150 tasks, while I had only done 20. He said he understood I had been on vacation and had worked for a shorter period, but he still expected me to increase my numbers. I tried to explain that my tasks usually take much longer. I even showed him examples and asked if he wanted to help with them if we finished the smaller tasks early. He admitted he would not know how to handle them. Still, he insisted that I should complete at least 3 tasks per day, or I would be placed on a performance plan. He also argued that despite his high number of completed tasks, the workload kept growing, so we needed to move faster. After the meeting, I reviewed his spreadsheet more carefully. Most of the tasks he completed were very quick, simple jobs. Other teammates had completed fewer tasks, but theirs seemed more complex. It also looked like Bill had been choosing the easiest tasks from the list and skipping the harder ones. Since Bill wanted to measure success by the number of tasks completed, I decided to follow that idea. Right after the meeting, I picked a group of small tasks that I could solve together. Then I moved on to another similar group. Some tasks were almost identical, just in different situations, so I finished them quickly. By the end of the day, I had completed 95 tasks. The next day, I continued the same way. Some tasks were slightly more complex, so I completed 65. This was far beyond the 3 tasks per day Bill had asked for. I made sure to assign all these tasks to myself and mark them as completed in both the official system and Bill's spreadsheet. I do not know exactly what happened next, but Bill had a regular meeting with the project managers that week. They likely noticed the sudden drop in the projected workload after my 2 days of work. They may have questioned why I had been doing smaller tasks instead of my usual responsibilities. After that meeting, Bill sent me a message telling me to go back to working the way I had before. A few days later, the head of our department contacted me. He said that from now on, he would be my lead instead of Bill. My role would stay the same, but I would receive a higher salary and a new title with senior added to it.